going on, guys? I have a little different mail day for you, a little treat for you. So I usually show my autograph pickups, my jerseys, stuff like that. The relics and autos mostly. Sometimes some inserts, not a lot. And of course, mail days from people I bought stuff from, traded with, or sometimes get a care package from. And I got one of those today, as well as a contest win. So I'll show those early. But I'm going to show cards that I don't usually show, my insert pickups and things like that. So 90s and 2000s Ken Griffey Jr. cards. I know a lot of you guys have gotten more into that stuff recently. That's something I have not stopped purchasing since like when I originally was in the hobby, until the flood took all my stuff. Took a couple years off, except for buying a couple boxes. More because I was in college and spent all my money on my car, you know, because I was 5 hours from where I grew up, and for girls, for dates and stuff. So that's where all my money went to. So priorities, you know. But when I got back into collecting, I went hardcore into the Griffey stuff again. I buy base and inserts all the time. Extremely rare to your, 15-cent base at a show, like everything. I try to get one of everything, so that's always the goal. So I'm going to show you a bunch of Griffies, and I'll shut up and get into it right now. But I'll start with the couple. I have one, obviously, right there. That is a gold medallion from 97 Upper Deck or something like that. 95 Upper Deck. It's right on it. BCCG Mint 10 or whatever. I don't really care about that. I might even crack it out. I don't know. It doesn't matter to me. I did get another one of those jerseys. That was like $25 for that. That's out of 199, which is the highest numbered one, I believe. That's Tribute 2015. It was recalled. I did not buy any of the autographs because the quality is so poor. I did see like 2 of them that weren't poor, but I'm afraid it's going to disappear. It's going to bubble up or whatever, so I'm not sure on the autographs. So I've avoided them 100% to this point. I don't think I'm going to buy any unless they re-release it or something like that. I really don't know. But I'm trying to get all the jerseys, basically the rainbow without the one of one, unless that's a decent price. And he's not in the base set, so I'm not getting Griffey from this year, unfortunately. My favorite base set. Let me see here. So I'm going to do the contest win from Ricky Russo. Or actually, let me start with Joe. Joe hooked me up. He was nice enough to do that. You guys, I assume you guys mostly know Joe. If not, his link will be below. Please check him out. He does a lot of kind of like the retro breaks and oddball stuff. He collects Joe Panic and some other guys. But definitely some cool breaks. He does some unique stuff. Maybe you remember from your childhood, and some of you guys have never seen it before at all. I like that stuff when he does it. He does a lot of retail blasters and stuff. So real fun, quick breaks. Check him out. Anyway, it's the Cardman 64. I have shouted him out a few times before. There you go. I saw Marshall, thought of you, and bought it. And I just pulled this out, so I see the card right now. So kind of ruined the surprise part for you, but very cool. It's fresh ink, Fleer Ultra, actually. It's Hal Greer. Hal Greer is one of the greatest players in basketball history. He was like in ESPN's top 50 athletes, like ever. So he's that great. If you guys aren't familiar with him, he played for Philadelphia in his pro years. He always signs without the quotes around Hal Greer, because that's not technically his name, so he writes it as a nickname, I guess, but that's what he went by. He did play for Marshall University. We haven't had too many basketball stars come out of Marshall. In fact, besides Hal Greer, we had white chocolate Jason Williams that went to school with Randy Moss in high school, so we had him. We've had a few good players. Hassan Whiteside, who blew up this year, so you guys kind of just learned about him, but I've known about him for 6 years. Hassan Whiteside, he played at Marshall. Really, probably our most famous basketball-related alum is, or not alum, but person that was with our team was probably Billy Donovan, who won a couple championships at Florida. He was an assistant coach at UK, I'm a fan of. Then he got his first head coaching job with Marshall, turned the team around, made him great. He was only there a couple years, made him horrible to great, and he went to Florida, and he's been there ever since. So anyway, success story. Hal Greer is a beast of a player, old school guy, Hall of Famer. In fact, the main road coming into Marshall University is renamed Hal Greer Boulevard. So, little backstory on it. Joe, I really appreciate it, man. I greatly appreciate the fact that you not only know what I collect and know where I went, but you know how much I care about this school and enjoy picking up pieces like this. I know that's because you watch all my videos and stuff. I do appreciate that, man. So thank you so much for the hookup. Really appreciate it. And I have your address saved because I've been putting stuff on the side, so you'll randomly get a package from me as well. So it'll be coming. Here, contest win. Open up here. Ricky Russo, he had a contest. This was for you build your own lineup, where I used my relic cards. You guys saw that. Used a bunch of relic cards, and what were we building? Best lineup, like best team lineup. But I didn't pick a single team because that's not what I root for. I root for players, not teams. So let me move this, make a little room here. Move that Griffey out. Let's put Hal Greer in front of Griffey there. Put Ricky beside it. Okay, so little case here. Gotta be gentle. They're not in penny sleeves just yet, so because they're in one of these plastic, whatever we call them, like the thick case holders. So I will get those in there here in a minute. A couple cards from Trinity, pure. Because of red background, I figured you could see it, so luckily you can there. 3 of 25, Jake Stinnett. It's got the little, you see it right there, you can see his face. I forget what you call that. That like faded out picture. God, what is that word? I don't know. Somebody will put it in the comment section. Can't think of the word. Oh, I was thinking profile. That's not right. Anyway, Austin Smith. Perfect Game. I like Perfect Game. Big supporter of it. It's like a high school all-star type thing. It's the best way to put it if you're not familiar with it. I worked with Perfect Game for years, and I was working with like the MLB guys and stuff. You guys have followed me for a long time, so I did work with the MLB and Rawlings and the Astros and the Cardinals and stuff. So I did all that and worked with a lot of players. But I also worked with a lot of extremely elite high school and college kids, and that's why I know, like Derek Dietrich and stuff at Georgia Tech. That's why I know these guys. And Tim Melville was in high school. He's much younger than me. He was at Holt High School outside of St. Louis, so he was in Perfect Game as well. That's how I know some of those guys, because I worked with some young guys that were on the more elite levels as well. So pretty cool. A lot of great dudes from there. Have a lot of friends I met there. And Chris Crash Davis. I know a couple of you guys collect him, so I would be willing to trade that. I know you'd certainly have some interest in it. So that is the booklet out of '99 from National Treasures. So it may, for you guys that don't open a lot of baseball, look like, hey, it's just a jersey card. But that is freaking sweet because that's a contest win. And this is like the main, it might not be the most valuable hit, but this is the main card in your National Treasures. You do a box, you get a booklet in every box. So that's what you're looking to get. So Ricky, greatly appreciate it, man. Your contest hookups are nuts, and I just bought six mystery packs off you. And I don't know when this mail day will post. Like you, I do a bunch of videos and then post them as soon as I can, but I try not to flood it too much. So hopefully this posts before the mystery packs get here. But I did buy 6. So you guys be on the lookout for that. You'll see what type of mystery packs Ricky sells, and maybe next time he does them, probably a couple months down the road, you can hop in them too. Again, link for him, link for Joe below. Alright, now I think all I have is the Griffey inserts and stuff. So if that's your type of thing, this is where you want to stick around, I guess. Gently move these so I can package those up. And I got a bunch. We're going to start with this one. Fleer Metal. What year would that be? All these years, I don't even know. Some of these would be repurchases. I don't know. I think it's a 2000 card, maybe 99. I couldn't see it on there. Anyway, that is the Emerald version. It's all like silver or whatever with the regular version for metal, but the green at the top, that's the Emerald. Should have an E on the back somewhere. Yeah, top right. Got the E there. That's the Emerald version. These are from a few different sellers. I bought a lot off of one person. I got all my eBay bucks, and so to give you an idea here, let me show you the pile. Obviously, I spend a lot on eBay. So when you get the eBay bucks, that's what I usually spend it on. Other auxiliary items I need. So there's all the cards. No autographs, no jersey cards, I don't think. Maybe there's one jersey card. But these cards are, let me see. I had like $180 in eBay bucks, and then I spent like $140 or something like that additional. So a little over 300 bucks, like 320 in that ballpark on all this, which is ridiculous because, you know, Griffey stuff sells high. And a lot more of you guys are now collecting and jumping on some of the 90s hot guys. So a lot of you guys have started collecting Griffey and running up my prices. Come on now. You gotta wait till I get mine, then buy yours. Help a brother out. Let me start with these ones. These ones are the encased ones, so they're probably a little bit cooler ones, maybe. And it's too heavy for that. But. So let's not worry about years, so I can get through them quicker. So top stadium club, best performance. There's another gold medallion checklist. Gold medallion checklist. A lot of these cards, like this one I know I have, but it's not in great shape. The one that was prior to that I didn't have in the gold medallion version. I had the regular version. Prime leather, I have this, but I don't have the gold medallions. Now I do. Circa. It's cool. So Boss. Bottom left there where it says Super Boss. That's what makes it more rare. Pacific with the die cut there. I think this is Fireworks or something like that. I believe. I don't know. Anyway, you can see the top is die cut there. This Predictor, scratch off, unscratched. Again, I have one of these, but this one looked good. At eBay bucks, so bought a lot of cards off the same. Like I said, there's about 3 sellers there, but I bought off each seller. I bought multiple cards, save on shipping. You know, try to be smart about it. It's $3 a card or 15 cards for 10 bucks. I'm gonna do that one every time. So the die cut here at a Prism, center stage. This gold label. I think I have this one, but auction was ending. Sniped it. I snipe everything I win on eBay basically. Helps avoid shilling. When you put in your bid too early, people shill up to it. So you have a little bit better chance of not getting shilled if you just snipe, and that's why I do it. Flare Ultra, another gold medallion. This one seller had a bunch of gold medallions, so that's why I loaded up on them, even though a couple were dupes. I just figured it's worth it. Good prices. I just love this card, and I definitely have the normal version of this, but this is the Platinum Edition on the bottom. To be quite honest with you, I didn't realize there was a Platinum Edition. So, Platinum Edition. You see it written under his name. Of metal. And for whatever reason, I like that look. His glasses, his hat, and stuff just looks cool. Here's the green from SPX. A bunch of versions of that. Finite out of 10,000. It's a sample version. I actually think I have the non-sample version, so that was new. This is from Black Gold, and then there is a gold version, or Black Diamond, sorry. Black Diamond Gold, which I did a box of this just a couple days ago, retro box. So you guys will see that eventually, my retro boxes. I did not pull any golds, I don't think. I think I'll post that one. Actually, that box might have been terrible. I did 2 years of Black Diamond, like 2000, 2001, something like that. Maybe 99, 2000. One box was okay, one was awful, so I'll share that eventually. Here is a Topps Gallery. Just a clean looking design card. Obviously that's like a painting, like a hand sketch, and then they make copies of it or whatever. This might be the, what is the word for it? Like the canvas one? I don't know. It's a proof there. Topps Heritage Proof. Cool. Duel with Adam Dunn. I know I have a few cards from this set. He has some different duels with different players, and then there's numbering variances and stuff, so I didn't know if I had this. Again, snagged it since I was buying some cards already. This is just an oddball. O-Peachy. Got the shoe on the back. Pretty nice design. I dig that. Let me put a couple cards in the background here and keep moving on. This gold one was cool. What's that? Use the gold one. It's got a good design to it. Keep that emerald there. Big fan. Big fan. Those on the side. So you can see I got this huge pile right there. So these ones are more common, I suppose. Go through these as almost as quick as I can. You guys can see what it is. It's a bunch of Upper Deck stuff. All this gallery there, you know, kind of the whole set. These are ones I picked up individually, so I had like 6 of them, but I didn't have the full set, I don't think. So the person had the whole set together, so I bought that as one auction. It was a lot, so yeah, good purchase there. SPX, definitely a duplicate on that one, but this one I didn't have. That was a lot. I love Griffey lots. I don't look at them too often because I'm usually buying autographs and the memorabilia type cards, but when I see a lot like this was a Sportflix lot. I don't know what it went for. It maybe went for, say, 20 bucks, right? So, although I have half of them, it's just cool to just get them all, like the different years. I love this blue one, In Motion. Kind of turn them so you can see most of them. These are all those ones, like if you scratch with your finger, you feel I have like a dozen of those cards. A bunch of that one. Got 1 or 2 of those. 1 or 2 of these. I think I have an autograph version of that one. I don't know that I have this checklist. I definitely have that. Definitely have this one. When I pulled this card, I thought it was like one of the best cards in my collection. It was like 93, 92, 93, something like that in Sportflix. This camera's picking up these changes here. I think so. And it doesn't really move. So see a bunch of these, all in a massive lot. I think, I don't remember what it was. Maybe I'm underestimating. 20, 25 bucks. I feel like it might have been 2 lots actually right there. All those cards I just showed, 2 similar lots, the in motion type cards. But again, you know, for 25 bucks, if I'm going to a show, I might pay $5 a card on these. So I mean, it's worth it. Why not, right? Save some money. Plus, I'm getting combined shipping on these things. That'd be smart with the money. Plus, use my eBay bucks and, you know, shelled out a little bit of cash. But overall, got a great deal. This is a fold out. I won't open it because I don't like to break the binding, but it is from Fun Pack. This was a lot. These, I think there's 6 cards or something like that. These Fun Pack cards. There's a bunch of them. But yeah, like I didn't have the fold out. I didn't have that one with the white and black background. I have that, have that, have that. Did not have this with the silver sig thing, like faded sig on the bottom. I don't know about that with Mike Piazza, Editor's Choice. These are, again, different auctions now. With McGuire and then regular. So I think I had the one with McGuire and not the one by himself. Sports Illustrated cards. Sports Illustrated used to have their own sets for you guys that don't recall or weren't collecting back then. The Sports Illustrated cards are very simple, very basic, but there's lots of great stats on it. So if you're into the information, obviously Sports Illustrated has the best information. So there's some cool stuff there. This is a, you know, full-size magazine. That's the shrunken version of it. So I dig that. Beckett did something with their things too. So like at the National, they give out smaller versions of old Beckett covers. If any of you guys have like the old Griffey Beckett cover that they gave out, I would definitely be interested in that. I think they're like out of 500 or something like that. It's not extremely rare, but I don't think I have them. So let me know. These couple cards were, you know, a lot. Again, I know I have that for sure. Don't know on that, but it's still worth buying. You know, a few bucks. It's pretty cheap. More cards, more cards. I definitely have one of these 2. I didn't realize there was 2 versions, so I saw there was 2 in a lot, so I just bought the lot. Spotlights. Got a bunch of the spotlights. Hang on a second. Organize these. Don't want to drop the cards here. And more spotlight cards. A couple blue borders. And this, I like that look. Didn't have that card. Dog was going nuts downstairs. Love that jersey. There's a Hit Parade. Should be a couple versions. Yeah, so that was a lot, those couple cards. And I have one of the 2. So again, just completing, I don't want to call it rainbows when there's only 2 versions, but you know, a couple more Hit Parades from a different year. Different years. I think I have both of those though. Here's another little mini set, oddball. I don't know the information on it offhand, honestly. I have these. This is Front Row. Front Row, I believe 91 or 92. I think it's 92 where I'm collecting some of the Negro League players. Is it the promo set? The one that says promo on the front, or the back right there. You can see it. Can't really turn it up, but it should be 92 Front Row. Because again, this is one of those sets I already have, but the condition looked excellent. So I bought these couple lots of Front Row to get full sets that looked good. I'll put all these, since they're actually a nice penny sleeves, which is not common when I buy a lot of cards, I will put every one of these in a, God, what is it called? In a top loader, and then in a team bag. Every single card I store that way. So I don't know if you guys are that anal about it, but that's what I do. Silver Sig, I already have that one. I already have that one, but love the special edition. I have that one, Silver Sig. I have the gold Sigs in most of these too. I have the gold Sig, that one I think yeah, I already have silver. I think I need the gold and needed silver on that one. I think I have the gold and no signature on this one or something. I don't know. It's so confusing. Or no, maybe there's only a silver sig on this. I don't think I have a gold. Damn, I don't know. You gotta look these up. Anyway, I have this ridiculous checklist of the 17,000 cards of Griffey's career, and that's not even counting the oddballs. And, you know, sometimes I buy some dupes, which is not great, but I try to stick to the checklist the best I can. I'll put all these on there within the next couple weeks when I have some downtime. And when I go to the National, I'll have a massive list of thousands of cards that I'm able to pick up. Hopefully I won't rebuy too many of the same things. I do it every year though, so just kind of what I do. Anyway, that's a bunch of cards. Like I said, this is a long vid because it's not stuff I usually show. Like I said, about $320 worth of singles. So if you guys looked at this pile, if you're looking to collect Griffey Jr., you can see that's what you're going to get for a few $100. Or you can buy a single autograph for about $250 from a good set. So depends on which way you want your collection to go. My personal goal is to spend every extra cent I have instead of giving it to a bank to invest, because I don't roll that way. It's to spend it all on Griffey stuff and have the best Griffey, most complete Griffey collection ever put together. Why? I have no idea. If Ken Griffey Jr. saw the set, he'd probably be disgusted and scared. But I'm not weird about it, as odd as that might sound to say. I just really enjoy collecting it. It makes me happy. It's worth the money to me because I don't have anything else to do with the money. I pay our bills, take my wife out to dinner, and then I just buy cards because I have nothing else to do. So this is my social life. I buy these things. I hang out with you guys in person and through the YouTube blog sphere, so to speak, and Facebook and stuff. So I enjoy it. I enjoy it. It's worth the money. It is enjoyment to me. It's entertainment in some weird way. So I know a lot of you guys can relate because you also collect, but that's my story. That's why I collect. That's why I buy these things. And since a lot of you guys have recently got into these older cards, I wanted to share and show you what you can get kind of bang for your buck, and show you some cards you might not know exist, so you can go snag those specific cards if you want. And now they'll be cheaper because I'm not going to bid you up. So save a little bit of money. Why not? Thanks for watching. If you made it through the 21 plus minutes, greatly appreciate it. That's why I did the mail at the front. Please sub to Joe and sub to Ricky. Two good men. They have good collections. They're fun to watch. But I like subscribing to good men and women, people I think are good people. And I think both of those are good people, besides being really fun to watch their videos. Completely different types of videos, too. So check them out. Links are below. No excuse not to check them out. Take care, guys.